Macbeth is not most dangerous when he is desperate. He is most dangerous when he feels untouchable.
That is the reading people miss. They talk as if the prophecies trap him. No, the crucial damage is that they give him a fake sense of safety.
So this is not mainly a story about ambition catching fire.
Ambition starts it. False security hardens it. Once Macbeth thinks the future is locked in his favor, he stops judging risk properly, and that makes him far worse.
And the key moment is the second set of prophecies.
Exactly. The apparitions tell him three things. Beware Macduff. None of woman born shall harm Macbeth. And he will not be defeated until Birnam Wood comes to Dunsinane. That sounds like warning mixed with protection.
Which is already reckless, because one of those lines literally says, "Beware Macduff."
Right. But he hears what he wants. He takes the threat seriously for about a second, then smothers it under the two promises that seem impossible to break.
And that matters because once he feels safe, he gets looser with violence.
More than looser. He becomes strategic in the stupidest possible way. After the apparitions, he orders the murder of Macduff's wife and children. That killing gains him nothing militarily. It is the act of a man who thinks consequences no longer apply to him.
So, false confidence does not calm him down. It removes restraint.
Yes. Security in this play does not make Macbeth stable. It makes him brutal and sloppy. He has enough confidence to act, and not enough clarity to see what his actions are doing.
There is also a language problem here. The witches do not simply lie. They phrase things so that Macbeth can lie to himself.
That is the point. Their language is dangerous because it invites bad reading. None of woman born sounds absolute if you want the cheap version. Till Birnam Wood come to Dunsinane sounds absurd if you refuse to think beyond the surface.
So, Macbeth is not just deceived, he collaborates in the deception.
Completely. He wants language that will stop reality pressing on him. He wants a sentence stronger than evidence. Armies are moving. Scotland hates him. His allies are thinning out. But a riddle tells him he is safe, and he treats that as better information.
That is a big shift. Earlier in the play, he is jumpy, hesitant, split against himself. Later, he sounds almost cold.
Because certainty is addictive. After Duncan's murder, he still feels fear. After Banquo's ghost, he still feels exposure. After the second prophecies, he starts talking like a man who thinks the world has built-in limits around what can happen to him.
Give me the concrete version of that.
Look at the final movement. Malcolm's army cuts branches from Birnam Wood and uses them as camouflage. The impossible sign starts happening in plain military terms, not magic. Macbeth then learns that Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped. Again, the impossible line breaks on a technical truth. Reality was always wider than Macbeth's reading of it.
And that is why the ending hits so hard. It is not just that the prophecy has a loophole. It is that Macbeth built his whole confidence on the laziest possible interpretation.
Yes, he hears language as if it exists to reassure him. He does not test it. He does not ask what kind of wording this is, who benefits from it, or what it leaves out. He hears a promise where there is only ambiguity.
Which makes him a bad ruler as well as a doomed man.
Exactly. A king cannot afford fantasy readings. Macbeth governs by panic at first, then by overconfidence. Both are failures of judgment. The second one is deadlier because it looks like strength.
And when that confidence breaks, it breaks all at once.
Listen to the collapse. He goes from boasting that no man born of woman can harm him to calling the themes false. He suddenly sees that the words he trusted were built to mislead. Not because language is evil in some abstract sense, but because he wanted the easiest reading.
So, the final shock is intellectual as much as military.
Yes, his castle is falling, but so is his method of understanding the world. He thought verbal certainty could beat material fact. It cannot. Soldiers still march. Enemies still adapt. Words do not stop steel.
That strips away the soft version of the play. This is not fate gliding in from the clouds.
No, Macbeth helps destroy himself by trusting language that flatters him. The prophecies do not protect him. They make him arrogant enough to stop reading reality.
And that is why he becomes most dangerous at the exact moment he thinks he is safest.
Exactly. Macbeth falls because he mistakes a riddle for a shield, and confidence without judgment is just a faster route to ruin.